friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel Freak. This is the third video in the series of Excel keyboard shortcuts. And what I'll be talking to you about today will be how do you switch from one worksheet to another, how do you switch from one workbook to another, and how do you switch from one application to another application using your Excel keyboard shortcuts. So the first one that we have is that within a same workbook, you may have multiple worksheets and you may want to move from your active worksheet to a worksheet that is towards either on the left hand side or towards right hand side. Here in this case, if you just look at the screen, the keyboard shortcut worksheet is your active and current worksheet. What I have on the left hand side is count if ifs worksheet, and towards the right hand side what I have is a removing duplicates worksheet. Now if I want to move towards left hand side, which is towards the count up side, I'll press my control and page up keyboard keys to move towards left, and here I move towards the left hand side of the sheet. If I want to move towards the right sheets, so sheets that are towards the right hand side, like now, it will be the sheet keyboard shortcut, removing duplicates. Then I'll press my control key and the page down key. Isn't it very easy to just switch between sheets using your control key as the prime focus and then toggling between the page up and page down. So I am back to my active worksheet, that is my keyboard shortcut. This was when I had all the worksheets within the same workbook. Now if I have two Excel files open, here I have Excel Freak copy and I have another one which says Excel Freak. Now if I want to switch between these two workbooks, that is between Excel Freak and Excel Freak copy, then I'll be using Control Tab. So I have my Control key and then I press my Tab key, and I have moved from one sheet, one workbook to another workbook. So we press the Control key and the Tab key and we are able to switch between two workbooks of Excel. Now the important thing to remember over here is that this is all one application. Excel altogether is one application, and I'm just moving between two workbooks of the same application. So I'm able to switch between one workbook of Excel to another workbook of Excel. Similarly, if I have two PowerPoint presentations open, I'll be able to toggle between them. And let me show it to you. I have a PowerPoint presentation over here and I have another one here, a blank one. Now I will just need to press Control and Tab, and I am able to move through between these two PowerPoint presentations. This is within the same application. Now when we have two or three different applications going on, which means I have my Excel file also open, I have a PowerPoint also open, and probably I have a Word also open, and I want to toggle between all three of them, or I want to switch from one to another. In that case, my Control Tab feature won't work. In that case, I'll need to work on my Alt Tab keys. So I'll press my Alt key and Tab key, and as soon as I'll press my Tab key, I'll be able to see what all are the active applications or the open applications within my system, and it will show me all that. So I'm pressing my Alt, and you can see all the open applications are visible over here. I can select wherever I want to move to. So the number of times I'll press the Tab key, that's the number of times I'll be able to move forward within that key selection area. So I can go back to my Excel over here, and a quick reminder of the three shortcuts that we spoke about. Control plus page up when I want to move from my active worksheet to a worksheet towards the left hand side within the same workbook, and Control plus page down is when I want to move towards the right hand side. Alt plus Tab when I want to switch between two or three different applications, which means from Excel to PowerPoint to Word and to my desktop also. And Control plus Tab is when I want to switch between the same application but within the different workbooks. Means I have workbook 1 of Excel, I have workbook 2 of Excel, but both are Excel and I want to move or switch from Excel 1 to Excel 2. In that case, I'll be using Control plus Tab key together. try out these keyboard shortcuts. I'm sure this will help you in saving a lot of your time that you guys end up wasting when you have to use a lot of mouse while switching from one application to another or from one worksheet to other. In case you face any issues, you can feel free to contact me at msexcel.freak@gmail.com. Thank you guys. Have a great evening.